Hi, everybody. I guess your e-learning has begun, but shouldn't be too bad. I hope that this next couple weeks is going to give you a chance to balance the minimum from school and hopefully catch up on some rest. Spend some time outside, get some recess so that you don't go crazy, and everything's going to be just fine. So, there's not going to be a huge change for ICB other than we won't be seeing each other. I know some teachers and students are really kind of nervous about e-learning. I'm not. We've had a e-learning component in our class the whole way. Our learning target sheet has always been there to support you, and it's exactly the same now. It's just that the LT sheet's going to have a more dominant role than usual because by default, each morning when you get up and you tackle your ICB, you go to the LT sheet and you simply find whichever dated entry from the LT sheet matches the date that you're working. So for example, on March 17th, happy St. Patty's Day, by the way, on March 17th, you look for the March 17 date and find that entry on the learning target sheet and rock and roll, same as usual. All right, now look, here's the thing. I do not recommend that you work ahead on the LT sheet. You'll notice that I do have tentatively planned activities for the days that come after March 17th, but I'm probably going to fine tune these, and they're not guaranteed to be fine tuned until 7 a.m. of that particular date. So if, for example, you were bored on Tuesday and you wanted to do your work, you might be tempted to start March 18th's work over here on the sheet. But if it's not March 18th yet, that means I haven't really double checked it myself to see whether that's really what I want to have that day. So all entries on the LT sheet past the current date are only tentative plans. Okay. There's a chance that I might change what's on there. And also, there's a chance I might shorten what's on there. So I am going to be looking for ways to kind of cut what's really unnecessary. So if you work ahead, you're going to end up maybe doing more work or the wrong work compared to other people. So take it day by day, just like you do regular school. Okay, genetic disorder project. A couple people have asked me by email whether that is canceled or not. No, it's not canceled. This was assigned about 5 weeks ago. You've had plenty of time. We've built time into class for you to work on it. Whether or not you chose to use that time is a different question. So the assignment is due on Monday, March 23rd. It's due via Google Classroom. So just be sure that you're using your Google Classroom template, which is provided to complete it. So, you're just basically you're answering these questions. Once you do that in sentences and paragraphs, you can remove the questions themselves so that in the end, you'll have only what you've written with the rubric there at the end for me to mark up. Okay? Don't hesitate to ask me questions if you have them along the way. Okay, just a couple closing thoughts here. So try your best to make each day, as far as school goes, as routine as possible. I recommend that you kind of attend to your classes in the order that you usually have them. Not like you have to do that, but it's just a suggestion. I will always be available to answer your questions by email. Many of you do not ask questions as much as you perhaps need to. Now is a time more important than ever to ask questions. If you are confused as you go and you don't ask questions, you're definitely going to get a lesser education than usual because you're going to miss out on the questions that other people ask and all the discussion that goes with it. So be sure to ask them. I will be prompt in answering them. I will always be in front of my laptop during the time that you usually have class. So if you have me first period from 7:20 to 8:07, guaranteed, I'm online thinking about ICB2 and ready to answer an email. If you have me second period, then it's 8:16 to 9:03. I'm not saying you have to get up early for my class though. So if you decide to email me later on that day, that's fine too. but I might be working on a different class and you might have to wait a little bit longer for a response. I am hoping that the school district will make it so that teachers and students can communicate face to face through Google video chat. I'm not sure they'll do that, but if they do, that might be something to use if you're really, really confused. Talking face to face is always much easier than going back and forth by email. So I'll let you know if they open that up. But if you think you're going to need help, find a way to ask your questions, and I will definitely be attentive. So I wish you guys the best, and keep up with things, and let me know how I can help you. Stick with that LT sheet. Take care now. Bye bye.